I give you Hall of Famer Patrick Shea.
It's a thrill to be honored by your peers, and we were excited and glad to be coming into part of such a distinguished body.
Any one particular memory stand out from your high school days?
Well, I think there was a lot of individuals in high school that have a big influence on you in terms of as an athlete, but also wanting to go into the coaching profession. Of course, Coach Paternoster was very influential in football. Bob Irwin was athletic director at Pope John. I worked with for a long time, was also influential. My track coach, Frank Setlock. These were guys that all not only were great coaches, but showed that they really valued the impact they had on student athletes, and their lessons really one of the things that led me into coaching.
You went into coaching, you became a coach in the SCIL. Now you're going up 18 years ago, I guess, or so, against your mentor, playing, competing against Vic Paternostro. Tell me what it was like the first time you stepped down on the football field in your first year against Pope John, and you look across the sidelines, and there's Coach Paternostro on the other side. What's going through your head at that time?
Well, I think it's not long before you're in a competition and you're not really too concerned about who you're coaching against. You're looking out for your players and your program and doing everything you can to be successful. So I think that really becomes minimized quickly as you compete. Obviously, you're competing against a very successful coach and program. So those are that's a program they always strive to do your best against. It's a big rival and a great program.
You've won a state championship as a coach, several league titles. Anything particular in any of the seasons in your career stand out?
Well, it was a great thrill to coach my son throughout high school. In the 2000 season, in which we won a state title in Meadowlands, was obviously a great thrill. Also, that team will always have a special place in our community and to my family. That was a team that really didn't come into the season with real high expectations, but they did things very well and improved every day and really exceeded any expectation.
He's always been a Hall of Famer in my book. My big brother, George Morville.
Back in 1969, when Larry Beatty started us off, he lit a spark under a lot of people. And when I got out of college, I came back. I helped Coach Newton. We continued for a few years. Then we went into Sussex Tech. We got a program started there, and then budgets cut everything. You pass 20, 25 years, and this sport's growing all over the country, and no matter what a lot of us tried to do, we couldn't get it in the county. And now when you look at it, every school in the old SCIL, with the exception of a PACON, has lacrosse. You take the Sparta program, the Vernon program, the Pope John program, the Jefferson program, they can play with anybody in the state. We have lacrosse in Sussex County.
You are starting a program has started at Kittatinny High School. I believe it's going to start this spring. Tell me a little bit about the program and what do you kind of look forward to this year?
I had started about 6 years ago trying to get a lacrosse program in. One of our biggest hurdles was having a youth program. 2 years ago, a group of really dedicated parents put together a youth program. We have about 110 kids playing in 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. We started with a basically freshman program 2 years ago. Last year we went to a varsity and semi-junior varsity program. We went 15-1. Based on that, they were able to put us into a varsity program this year. We have a full varsity schedule, 16 games. Will include Jefferson and a lot of good teams from throughout the state. And I'll tell you what, we're going to find out how good we are or how much we have to learn in the next year. But Sussex County lacrosse is here to stay.
He retired in 1993 and now lives in Crystal Lake, Pennsylvania. And I'd like to introduce Doug Fry.
Twin brother Don and I We wrestled on the team. 1946, 47, no, 47, 48, 49. 4 years, no, 4 years. Okay, but anyway, our team we were state champs all those years. Brother Don, twin brother, he was a 3-time state champ and a second, and I was 2-time state champ and a second. But we had a great, remarkable team in those days, but under Hank Borsch.